Have you paid down some debt and noticed that your credit score has dropped tremendously? If that's you, if you can relate, let's chat about it. Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Latasha Brown. I am here to help you experience a healthier and greater life and financial life. My hopes is that when you land on this channel that you leave informed, inspired, and ignited, and leave filled up with hope, because y'all, this channel is a no judgment zone. Today I want to talk about, that drop in your credit score when you paying off debt, because recently I paid off over $30,000 in debt over the last 15 months, which included credit cards, personal loans, furniture account loan, and I saw a drop in my credit score, so I can relate, but I'm not alarmed. And I want to share with you typically why that happens and what you can do to improve. So I want to share with you 3 things that typically happens when you pay off debt and you see a drop in your credit score. Number 1, what typically happens is that you reduce the age of your credit. So you've paid off a loan or an account that may have been open 10 to 20 years. You pay that off, the account closes, and what that typically does is it reduces the age of your credit, and that can affect and impact your score. Second thing that typically happens is that your credit mix is suffering. And so what that means is that you have paid off an installment line of credit or revolving line of credit. And what installment line of credit is, that's your mortgage or your car payment, and revolving is your credit cards or your personal lines of credit. So when you pay those off, it kind of your credit mix suffers. And so creditors like to see a diverse amount of line of credits open on your account. So when you're paying off these different lines of credit, like I did, I paid off all credit cards, and then I paid off all my personal lines of credit and a furniture account, and the furniture account closed, and what happens is my credit mix suffered. So that can negatively impact your credit score. Third thing that typically happens is that your credit utilization increase. And I know that sounds crazy because you paid off this debt. Why in the world would your credit utilization increase? But what tends to happen is that you pay your debt off, and then your overall credit utilization increased, and that negatively impacted your credit score. How do you bounce back? How do you, improve your score when you're paying off debt and you constantly and continuously seeing a drop in your credit score? First, I just want to say that paying off debt is great. And if that is a goal of yours, don't lose focus and don't lose sight of that goal. Stay true to your goal, trust the process, and continue to stay on and follow your plan. And then you just want to make sure that you continue to build good history with your accounts and keep them in good standing by making on-time payments. And just if anything happened with your, with you, life happens, anything with your job or your ability to pay on time, make sure that you stay in communication with your accounts and make sure that they know what's going on with you, because there's so many things that's out there that'll help you to make sure that you don't fall out of good standing with that account. Then you just want to make sure that you are strategic when you're paying off debt. You want to make sure that you list out your debt. You want to make sure to list out, the highest debt or the highest interest debt, and just look at it in a whole to see what plan you should be following, and follow that plan as it makes sense to your financial situation and your goals. And then you just want to check your credit utilization. Look at your credit, pull your credit report. I'm going to drop a video, and I talked about how to fix your credit yourself, and I give some great pointers that you can use. But you want to make sure that you pull your credit report, look at your credit report, and make sure that your credit utilization is under 30%. If not, if you have open credit cards, you just want to make sure if you're using credit cards to make sure that you spend less, that you do not spend over 30%. And then if so, you just want to make sure that you follow that. And if you can't, if spending less still doesn't add up, contact your creditors and see if you can get an increase in your credit line. So those are things that we could do, and there's other things, but those are things that we could focus on when bouncing back and when improving. And give yourself time. It does not happen overnight. You paid off debt. You know, it's gonna take time for it to get back up, but it will get back up. Like I said, I had a 798 credit score. I paid off all this debt and it dropped from 798 to 700. And it's now starting to build back up, and I'm excited to see it. But listen, you know, your credit score matters, but your financial health matters. Paying off debt is so important, and it's so important to me because me paying off the debt, I'm seeing the strain and the drain be lifted off my income. So yes, credit health matters, but your overall financial health matters. So whatever your goal is, don't lose sight, stick with it, stick at it, and follow and trust your plan. That is all I have for you. Drop a comment, drop me a comment and let me know if this was helpful. Let me know if you're paying off debt and you see that drop in your credit score. And if so, stay the course. Stay the course. It's going to work its way out. Just utilize these tips. If you're already using these tips, just stick with it. Keep going. Don't give up. Don't throw in the towel. You're going to look back and say, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I did not get distracted. And do me a great big favor, y'all. Like this video. Your likes matter. Your likes bring awareness to my channel, and I appreciate your support. Subscribe to my channel if you like topics regarding budgeting, saving money, earning money, you know, building your financial health to where you're experiencing a healthier financial life, and just that financial inspiration and good vibes, y'all. Let's grow together. Subscribe to my channel. I would graciously appreciate it. And then bang on that notification bell so that you're notified each and every time that I drop a new video. But y'all, in the meantime, in the between time, have the most abundant day, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye, y'all.